Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Hope you're all having... There's a bunch of banging going on. This is... Where's all this banging coming from? Are you guys getting a load of this? Can you hear this banging? Oh right, I think it's because my car's just collapsed. That would be why. Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Hope you're all having an amazing day today. My name is Lex, and welcome back to my summer car. In the previous video, we sort of did a little bit of the car. We started working on the car, and then we had a massive storm, and that was it. So what I did was I saved the game, and that's all I did. But I've come back into the game, and the storm's gone. So all you have to do to get rid of bad weather is save the game, then continue again, because it is a beautiful day today. How about that? We've got rid of the crappy storm, not had to worry about going to sleep. So, in the previous video, as I said, we did all this. In today's video, I actually want to get this as a rolling shell and actually put this inside. So next time we have a storm, we don't have to worry about stopping what we're doing. We can just continue on. So let me just move this out of the way. There we go. So actually, before all that, this is something I keep forgetting to do on these My Summer Car videos. There's going to be some comments and questions on the screen. If you like your comments and stuff featured, you can leave them in the comment section below. I'll pick some at random and feature them at the start of the next video. And also, don't forget, you can also follow me on Twitter at Figureight. Links for all that are in the description below. So the other thing is, I've been reading up on how this works. So at the moment, this temperature is not enough. I need to turn everything up to full. So that's up full. And that's up full. And you have to leave this for like 25 in-game minutes, or you go to sleep. So I guess we will be going to sleep at some point in this video because we are already halfway through the day, and I guess by the time... we'll definitely be sleeping and then starting up again, so we might actually be able to solve our dirtiness by the end of the video, hopefully, or at least we'll finish the video on us being in the sauna. Don't need to worry about hunger and thirst, that's all good. Urine's all good. So I guess we can just go straight outside and just worry about the car today. So let's just go ahead and jack this baby up. Is this going to be enough? Yeah, there we go. So, what do we need to do first? We need to get the brakes and the half shafts on. I have to admit, guys... Oh, but I think this is going to slide, isn't it? Right, let's actually move this to a better spot. There we go. It's really... Those, like, banging noises are really unnerving because they sound expensive. But yeah, I have to admit, I am reading this from a list of things that we've got to do because there's so much trial and error with all of this that I don't want to spend a huge amount of time, because we could spend like countless episodes of me figuring out which item goes next. Because I have to admit, like with Car Mechanic Simulators, it sort of like tells you what's next. This you have to know, and you could either spend ages doing it, or I guess some of you may want to do that. But for the sake of, like, keeping the pacing of this series, especially because the viewership numbers for this series is quite low, I guess some of you only watched, like, the first episode, and I've only managed to keep, like, a tiny portion of you. So I didn't want it to get too boring. So I am using a list of things that does also tell me spanner sizes, which are going to help us greatly. So, what we need next is some disc brakes. Let's just go ahead and get these. That's just any side. Don't need to worry about a side. Let's just rotate these and put them that way and down. That's going to give us... Where's our tick? I just saw it a second ago. There we go. There's that tick. And we don't bolt this up just yet. Apparently, we have to put in the half shafts first before we do that. Which, again, if I hadn't got this guide, I would have, like, screwed these on and then got completely lost. Oh, there we go. There's our tick. There we go. So now we need to get our half shafts, which should be around here somewhere. That's what these should be. These are just, they're not sort of lettered, so these can go on any side. There we go. And I did just have it. There we go. There's that side. And then there's this side. We've made as much progress now, I feel like, already in the video as what we did with the whole entire last video. Actually, did I forget to shut the door on the sauna? There we go. We're going too fast. We need to slow this down. Let's just do this. Apparently we have to keep this door closed. Ah, look, it's going up. It is working. That's good news. Actually, whilst we're here, let's just grab this and take this out because we need a full bucket. So a couple of you guys said that I should just keep spamming the water until we're clean. Other guys have said that you only need like one bucket, you just spread on a bit of steam, and then you just sort of wait for the dirt to go down. So I guess this will probably be something we won't, like, get clean in this video, but I'll probably start getting clean at the end, so it would be nice and sparkling for the next one. Right, what do we need? We are actually good for hunger and thirst, but we are getting a little bit tired. But it is towards the end of the day. The sun should be, oh, actually, it's still up. The days are actually quite long in this game. I'm used to, like, GTA days, where they're quite short. This is actually joyfully long. So we need to get some 14mm spanners. And actually, whilst we're here, let's just stick this up here, because the engine isn't that big. We don't need all that space. And we need to go for a 14. And I also just noticed that we did have the full set of spanners in that box, so it does sort of discard your spanner when you save, so you don't lose it. And we need to find... Right, it's right on the end here. There we go, so I can screw that in. And that's going to be our brakes pretty much all done. There we go. I mean, they're terrible brakes. It looks absolutely rusty and horrible. I don't know if this is the bits that we can, like, spray and replace. It would be nice if we could just spray all this stuff black. But I don't know if that's possible. So next up, we have the steering rack, and we're going to need some 9mm for this. So let's just get ourselves prepared. There you go, there's our 9mm. Go back. So we need our steering rack, which should be this baby right here. There we go. And this is left-hand drive, so we're going to try and bung this in sort of over here, right? And we're going to be needing this baby right here, the steering rack. And then we should be able to place this in down... where am I going to get my tick from? Okay, this is really awkward because I don't want to stand on the car. But this is like, I can't put it over there. Hang on, can I sort of jump in the engine bay? I don't think that's something I can do, is it? Oh, no, actually, yeah, I can. Ah, so that's how we do it. We actually have to jump into the engine. Hang on, come on. Tick me. Tick. I had the tick like a second ago, now it's gone. Actually, maybe it's because I'm too far down. No, I get it like on the way down. Oh, this is so awkward. Oh, no, I had it. No, there it is. Oh, finally. God, that was a massive pain. And now we've knocked that almost off. It's still on. We're still good. Actually, let's just knock this down. There we go. Let's just keep this nice and safe and do this again. Okay, so we need to actually get our tool out now, and hopefully we can tool this from this side. Is this something? Yep, there it is. I can actually reach it all the way from here. That's not really realistic, but I mean, it's really awkward to get in there. There we go. There's that one there. It's not just those two, is it? It's 4 bits, I think. There we go. There's one bit there. And then I should have... Yep, there's another bit there. So I think that's all 4 bits in. Hang on, let's just look around the other side and see if we can find another piece to get in. Oh, I've just knocked it off the thing. Oh, it's so easy to knock this car. There is actually a push button. I remember push is J. Here's the thing. Can we actually roll it into the garage like this? Not particularly. Okay, I'm still a bit unsure as to whether I've got everything, so I'm going to try and, like, risk jumping in again just so I can see that we've got everything. Is that in? No, that wasn't in. Okay, so that bit's in. That bit's in. That bit's in. That bit's in. Right, we were missing one. Right, that's all done then. So now we want the steering rods, which are going to be these babies right here. This is the front right. So this is going to go on this side, which my tick is going to be right there. There we go. And then we're going to get our same one for the left. And apparently we do not tighten these. Not yet. Anyway. And let's bung that one on. Right, so we're going to leave those for now. Right, so we need to get left and right struts put on. There we go. There's our strut. All the suspension is now starting to go in then. So here's our front right. And then once we've got this in, then we can tighten everything up again. So there's number 1. And then we have this one. We've also got these rear springs for the back as well for the coils. Where's the actual coil thing? Or is that already in? Right, let's rotate this one, and hang on. Let's try and line this up. There we go. And that's attached. So now we need a 12mm. I tell you what, that buzzing from that thing is really unnerving. Let's go for a 12. Our fatigue is starting to go up, but it will mean that once we go to sleep and get out, we should actually be able to use the sauna. Just that one bit there on that side. Oh, look, it actually clicked into place. Oh, this is so exciting. We're so close to actually getting wheels on this thing. There we go. There's that bit. Oh, this is so exciting. Also, I assume we need to tighten these up, but apparently we need 10mm for each, and then 9mm on the bottom. So, right, let's just go and find ourselves the 10mm. Right, so here's these babies on the top. Right, here's one side done, and then we have to do the same thing on the other one. This is with the 10mm, and then we're going to have to get the 9mm to do the bottom section. This is amazing. It would be nice if there were some sort of, like, instructions somewhere. Maybe there is. like inside the game that would tell you what spanners you need for each bit. But there's no sort of like list or anything here. It's mostly just knowing what to do already. And I guess, as I pointed out, trial and error would probably lead you to the same thing. It would just be a lot more time consuming and sort of annoying is a way I would choose to describe that. And there should be like 4 on each side. So there's 1, there's 2. We already did 1 on the other side, so there should be another one. Oh, there's that one there. Is that it? It's really hard to see, actually. Is there a zoom in thing? Hang on. Zoom. Oh, I don't actually have a zoom in button. If I change this to... Oh, it doesn't actually detect mouse keys. Oh, it does. Mouse 4. Right, so now I should be able to... Ah, look. There we go. So I can mouse 4, zoom in, and then we can see where everything is. So that's done. That's done. I think that's everything on that side done. Yep, that seems to be done. So let's do the same on the other side. Ah, so it's so much better now we've got the zoom in. Ah, look, there we go. There's the 2 that we can see clearly on each side. Then the 3rd and the 4th. Oh, tell you what, this up and down is just... it drives me mental. Right, I think that's everything done then. That's everything tightened up. Right, hang on. How long have we got until the wheels? I'm so excited to get these wheels on. Actually, we should be able to put them on now. So if we just grab 13 is apparently what I need to use for the wheels. And I just... Hang on, we need to get our hand. There you go. That's the rear right. Then we have rear left. These are no good for us right now. We want these 2 babies. Front right and front left. Yeah, this is awesome. This is so exciting. We've actually got wheels going on. So take these babies. Ah, wheels. This is happening so fast. It's so exciting. And there's this one on this side right here. Oh, look at that. Now we get our tool. And then once we've done all this, we'll actually be able to take the jack off and it will just sit there on the wheels, which is exciting. We'll actually be sitting on its own weight rather than just being a shell on the floor. And then we can move on to the back stuff and then we should be able to get this thing rolling. Our fatigue is actually getting really high, but that's good because it means we can end the day on full fatigue and then we should be nice and fresh and relieved and everything all good for tomorrow. There we go, there's those wheels. So now I should just be able to drop this down and look at that. That's everything done. So now I can just drag this round if I remember how to do it. Hang on, how do we do it? It's that, then drag. There we go. So now we can move round to the back. Oh, how exciting is this? This is so awesome. I'm loving this right now. So if we do that right about here. Oh, look at this. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. This actually looks like a car already. This is so cool. Yeah, I was actually a bit daunted at first. When you guys told me that you needed to bolt in all the items, I thought that we might have to find the bolts ourselves. But the fact we don't have to worry about all the bolts and stuff is quite good. Because that was really quite scary for me. Right, so actually there's the steering column. But I think that we should be able to put this on. We don't need to worry about the stuff like this. This should be fine. So I guess we actually put this on from the inside? No? Well, actually, do we have to go outside to place this in? Maybe we have to... Yep, there we go. It's sort of clicked in, but it should now be sticking out of there. There we go, look. We actually have a steering column. We can actually put our steering wheel in a minute. Oh, how fantastic. But we still need... We need an 8mm for this one. I tell you what, this is... When I play a game like this, and I imagine the sort of game that I would have wanted to play when I was younger... Not that I don't want to play it now, but what I'm saying is, like, when I was younger, I used to play, like, games and just, like, Driver. The original Driver. It was Driver 2 that I remember. Hang on, how are we going to bolt this in? We're actually, I don't think we bolt it in from this way, do we? I think we actually have to get into the engine bay. Mind you, this is all in the interior. No, I think we do actually have to go underneath here somewhere and find it. Might have to jump in. But it's just, when I was a kid, I used to play Driver 2, and it was, like, one of the first games where you could get out of the car and you had a free roam mode. And I used to just, in my head, do all these sort of things where I would sort of, like, go to the shops or do all this. And you think, like, what you could do with Grand Theft Auto now. And then you get car games like this where you just build everything and it's so detailed. And it's just... You guys are so lucky to grow up with all this sort of stuff, with all these games. It is amazing. I absolutely love this. We can actually enter driving mode already. Oh, this is so cool. Right, it's now time to move on to the rear suspension. Oh, we've actually got a phone call. Let's see what he has to say. We haven't been doing any jobs. I think I might do that in the next episode once we've all cleaned up. Do you suck our sewage well dry? I pay, of course. Well, that's great. I don't know who you are. I assume it just means everyone. But we do have a truck around there, that does actually do all that sewage stuff. So I guess we'll be doing that in the next video to make ourselves some money. Because I think we should take a little break. Once we got this, like, rolling in, we should take a little break. Yeah, we really desperately need to clean, because this fly noise is bugging the shit out of me. Right, but let's just worry about getting all this done. So let's just go to the trial arm. And I really have no idea how to place this in. Right, where am I going to actually rotate this into? Where's our good spot for this? So actually, I wonder if this is jacked all the way up, because I have a feeling... Yeah, it can go higher. This is why I couldn't actually see all the way underneath here. Right, it can go a hell of a lot higher. This is going to make my job so much easier. Maybe it wouldn't actually let us attach things until everything was at its highest point. So now this should be a lot easier. Oh, look, we can now see what we're doing. There we go. Now we can put it in. Now let's just grab the other side and do the rear left. And we should be able to plop this in. There we go. This is going to require a 12 mil, so let's go and grab ourselves. In fact, instead of like walking to and fro this, let's just, to and from this rather, to and fro. Let's just do this. That makes it so much easier. Why didn't I think of that before? Right, there we go. We should have 2 on each side, so there's that one side. Well, there's that one on the one side. How do I select this next one? Oh, there it is. It's right there. Oh, that's because I was selecting the bolt and not the actual... There we go. Actually, I was selecting the nut, not the bolt. This is where I think that... When I think of what Car Mechanic Simulator could become, I think in my mind it just becomes this game. Granted that Car Mechanic Simulator is more polished, I think, in the, just how the cars look and how it feels and all the detail and stuff like that. But actually, I guess this is more in depth when you consider all the fact that this is not... Actually, Car Mechanic Simulator has an advanced mode, doesn't it? This is something I haven't tried out in a video. I guess it's the same as this then. This is like Car Mechanic Simulator's hard mode. Right, but let's actually worry about that later. We need to get the rest of this suspension done so we can finish this and get the car rolling. So let's just grab our coil springs. Chuck these in. Don't know where it's going to be good. Hang on. There we go. It's quite difficult because just pointing on the bit that they would attach to is not enough. You have to also like rotate them to the right angle sometimes, which can be a bit of a pain. And then sometimes they don't. In fact, there we go. There's that one. Then we need our shock absorbers. We're actually clearing out this whole entire corner here. There's shock absorber number 1, which is going to be right there. So it isn't actually a leaf spring. It is actually like full coils all around. There we go. And there's our other shock absorber on this side. There we go. And what are we going to need? We're going to need 12 mil top, 6 mil bottom. So we've already got our 12 mil. So let's just worry about that. Do we do it from the interior? I guess from the boot. Yep, there we go. Which is going to be that. Right there. I'm assuming 1, or maybe there's 2. In fact, let's just zoom in and have a look. I can only see 1. Oh, no, there is actually another one. It's a good thing I looked. There we go. And then the same thing on the other side. Need to remember that I have the zoom in function. There we go. Now we can see it. There's one side. And then there's the other side. And that's all that put in. Then we just got the drum brakes and I guess wheels, and we can actually roll this thing in. So let's just go ahead and stick these on. These are not... Oh, these are just random. We don't actually need to put these on a specific side. They're just drum brakes. There we go. I'll tell you what, this fly noise is really bugging me right now. There we go. And then we have this one. We are almost done, so now we can almost get rid of our fatigue and our dirtiness and have some drink and have some food. Right, we actually need a 40 mil. Need to remember to actually screw these in before we go any further. I wonder if it'd actually let us drive without screwing everything in and like the back wheels would fall off. I assume we could do that, but I don't want to do that because we've put too much effort in. So there's that one. I don't know why I was looking at the studs for the wheels then, as if I was supposed to screw those in. I had a bit of a brain fart moment there. There we go. And then it's just, I think it's actually 13 for the wheels, isn't it? Let's give that a try. Let's see. I'm not going to look at my guide. I'm just going to see if the 13, let's go for 13. Grab our wheels and see if that's right. And put that on if we can. Ooh, here we go. There it is. Oh, so exciting. Let's just see if I got that right with the spanner. I did. That was a 13. Oh, this is so awesome. We're almost there. One more wheel and then we can get rid of our jack for good. There we go. Wrench these babies on. Oh, it's actually it's actually just moved off the jack as well. And just saw it just slide forward. Actually, our dirtiness is just in the red right now. We are just that dirty. And our fatigue is almost in the red. And our thirst is almost in the red. We've had a full day. Let's just move this to the side. Actually, let's just move this back. Hang on. Come on. Stop your messing about. Let's just go ahead and push this all the way back in. Let's just bring this back in as well. And chuck this back inside now to stick it on the table. Clear out what we're doing. So now, let's just find out how do we push again. We push with J. So now if we hit J. Is this rolling the car in? Okay, actually we need to sort of turn the wheels. There's some really loud bangs and that's really scaring me. Actually, I guess we could just push it that way and that'll work. I don't like the sound of that. Right, let's give this another try. Is doing like that best, or do we just like do that and push forward? I was hoping that we was going to just move that in easily. But that's not really the case, is it? Why is this... I really don't like those noises. Right, we've actually got loads of thirst from pushing. I forgot that pushing and punching actually makes us thirsty. Here we go. Lovely, 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 lovely. And also just quench our hunger. Quench our thirst, hunger. There we go. And that's made us thirsty again. So we go for some more of that. This is so much better than drinking beer. Right, and then we can go for a wee, and then we'll go to bed. Oh, look at that. We're like a well-oiled machine right now. We're going really well. I'm surprised how well, considering how shaky the start was. I've got to admit, it did take me having to read a list to actually help us along, because otherwise we would be here forever. So I wanted to sort of like skip through some of that bit. But I don't think it's going to detract from the series at all, because I'm not sure how long we're going to be making this anyway. So there's our fatigue. Oh god, I absolutely stink. Let's go to bed. Okay, here we are. It's a Wednesday, and what time of day is it? It's actually a really nice... It's a good time of day. We've woken up not too... Yeah, sunrise. Not too late, not too early. This is really good. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about the fact that we can't push this in. I was hoping that we could have pushed in, but I can't figure this out at all. This doesn't actually... There's no... That's the seat... Okay, I've just knocked the seat out. But yeah. Unless I've missed something. I mean, that could well be it. Did I not screw these on? I have screwed those on. Need to remember to get rid of my push thing when I do that. Yeah, they all seem to be on. Unless it's this side I forgot. No, they're all on. I don't know, but we do have our dirtiness, and I think now we should be able to. In fact, I actually went to sleep with this open. I guess in Finland, not much happens. We should now have a temperature that is fit for... Whoa, we do! Right, let's bring our bucket through. This is exciting. Shut the door. Pick up the old dipper. Dip it in and... Oh! Look at this! Oh, I actually just got an achievement. Welcome to Finland. This is fantastic. Oh, I think I'm spilling this on the floor, I think. Ah, there we go. No, I'm still spilling most of this. Why do I spill? How do I know where to click? Oh, this is a pain. This game is so fiddly. Oh, come on. There we go. Just starting to figure this out. Ah. Not seeing a change in my dirtiness meter, though. Maybe we just put it in once and just sort of just get up here and just chill. Ah, look, there we go. Look, just sitting up here. Dirtiness is going down. That's all it is. We just have to run the water over there a few times. Oh, look at that. And our dirtiness is slowly fading away. I guess we'll leave it here for this video. We've actually managed to get the car as a sort of rolling shell. Maybe we can't push it and maybe we need to do a few more bits. Like actually, I don't know. Maybe we just have to build the engine and just drive it. That will be moving it. We're getting thirsty in here though. I'm noticing that. So let's just go out and grab a drink. Here we go. Oh, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. See, now I can actually make a proper urine thing, because this is like super hot now, so I can proper piss in. Why did I press that to piss? There we go. Actually, it's not working. Oh, no, there we go. Is that going to make everything dirtier, or does that work the same? This is not what I would suggest in real life. That yellow sort of vapor is really just quite disgusting. If we go up here, I guess we'll see. Actually, no. As soon as we... Okay, I'm stuck. Just... Hang on. No, guys. Guys, don't say... No. No. Hang on. Am I genuinely stuck? I'm genuinely stuck. I'm genuinely stuck. I'm genuinely stuck. What the hell? I've just bugged in through the table. Oh, no. 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 I genuinely can't get out. I can't jump. I can't stand up again. I'm stuck. Oh, no, I'm out. Oh, thank God for that. Oh. What a royal pain that was. Right, that's us sitting down. There's our dirtiness all gone. We've got a lot of thirst again, but it's okay. Oh, look at that. We've got everything apart from fatigue and just a bit of urine. I'm just going to piss over here in the corner. Oh, look at that. All of our bars, apart from fatigue, are just right down. That feels so good. That is so satisfying to get that right now. But there we go, guys. That is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.